How can we make book mock-up images using ChatGPT 4.0? Well, in this video, we're going to really test its limitations and find out what is actually possible. Let's get into things right now. Creating book mock-up images can be very important for A+ content, plus your marketing, and in a lot of other different places where you can actually get traction to get more sales for your books. So how can we actually use ChatGPT to create these book mock-up images? I'm going to create a mock-up image and I'm going to actually use an existing book cover of mine. So let me show you the power of ChatGPT in doing this. Now during the video I will fast forward during periods of time, so you don't need to sit there and see me do the prompts, but I will show you the prompts that I'm using to get these images, and the quality is amazing. Let's do it right now. And so the first thing I need to do is add the prompt, and I've got my image, so I'm going to add that right now. So let me do that. So what I've done now is actually said I've attached an existing book cover image. I want you to use the image to create a variety of mock images to use for marketing. Now the next bit is I said I want it to include high definition, highly realistic images. Please confirm you understand before I give you the first prompt. So here I'm providing what my expectations are. I want it to confirm that it understands the information before I continue. So I will continue now. And all I've done is I've provided a cover which I've just made up, and I want to use this as an example. So I got it. I see the book cover image for Visit to the Zoo, and I'm ready to create high definition, highly realistic marketing mock-ups using this image. Please go ahead and give the first prompt. So let's start basic. And then let's start to get more detailed and see what we can actually get from ChatGPT. And so what I've asked it to do is the first image is the book in a hardcover format, laying on a desk in a primary school or an elementary school. There are some colourful pencils near the book. It is an image looking directly down onto the book, so it's an aerial view looking down. Now this can take a bit of time. As I've mentioned in a previous video, it's almost like the dial-up internet years where you had to wait for the image to slowly appear, but this will get quicker with time. But as I said, I'm going to start basic and then get some more realistic mock-up images that we can use for marketing and advertising purposes. So let's see how this one goes. And so the power of ChatGPT is you can use an existing book cover that you have as a reference point for it to then create these mock-ups. So it's now appearing. What you probably need to prompt it to do is to create it in a square image. This is more of an A4 image. So on the next one, I need to ensure that that's something that I incorporate into my mock-up images. So it's pretty square. You can see it's on the primary school desk or elementary school desk. Let's go to the next level, and I'm going to create the image of the school teacher reading the book to the class. Let's do that now. Right, so now I've said I now want you to create an image of a school teacher reading the hardcover version of the book to a class of elementary students. The students are sitting in the classroom and they're sitting on a large rug facing towards the teacher, who is sitting on the timber stool. The teacher is in mid-50s. She's blonde hair with shoulder-length hair. She's wearing a yellow dress. She has reading glasses on. The highly realistic photo. So you see how I've also requested to make a highly realistic photo, and you can also see I'm very, very descriptive of what I want there. So being, she's got reading glasses on, wearing a yellow dress, but the image is taken from the back of the classroom, so you can't actually see the children's faces. So I sort of want that back image coming through with just showing the backs of their heads. There will be 10 children in the image. On the walls you can see some artwork that the children have created that is displayed. So it's very descriptive. I'm using that existing image, which we use just here. So the AI is using that to then create these images for us. Let's see what the image creation is here. Again, it should be photorealistic. That's how high definition I want this image to be. Again, I'll pause it while it loads up and then we'll come back to it. And the image is starting to come through now. One small error I can see already is that the back cover of the book is probably not accurate, but you can see that the image is still showing what I want, but I need to be even more specific about what I'm expecting. So that's pretty good to start with. let's maybe take out the human element and go back to using a mock image of just the cover. So I'm going to pretend that this book is on display at a bookstore. And let's see if the AI can create that image. Let's do that right now. This time I'm asking the AI to create it like it's an old English bookstore in the heart of London. So I want it to be on display as people are maybe walking past the bookstore, and it's sitting at the front of the shop. So that's what I've prompted it to do in a highly realistic photo image. Let's see what it creates right now. So again, I'll start the prompt. Let's come back and see what it actually shows us. And here comes the image. Look, it could be hit and miss because I've asked it to show other books. So it's going to be coming up with these sort of pretend books. But so far, it's looking pretty good. So let's see if Visit to the Zoo is actually showing like it would in an old-fashioned English bookstore. I think it's looking pretty good. The only thing is, again, you can see some of the writing might be incorrect, but it's looking pretty good. I'm very happy with that. Let's try one other prompt, and let's go back to basics again, and we might just do a book that's on display or even on a coffee table. Let's see how realistic it can make that look. And this one, I'm asking to create a highly realistic photo image of the paperback version this time, sitting on a coffee table. In the background, you can see through the large bifold doors, a beautiful view of a lake, and the lake is surrounded by large maple trees. So let's see what this creates. It's more of a view of the book that has background in it, so it sort of makes it, again, very realistic. Let's wait for this image to generate itself. And what I'm really trying to demonstrate to you is that you can put your book in any location, anywhere in the world, in any circumstance, but you must be descriptive. You must ask it to create highly realistic photos or imagery. It is up to your imagination, and therefore, the better the prompt, making sure that you can use these images within your marketing as well. And so here's the image. What I'd probably do is get it to lay the image flat down on the table. So I'll do one more prompt here where we're going to get the book laying down. I might even do an outside setting on the outside table near the lake and see what that actually comes up with. Now, one thing I noticed here, it just says by Nelson. So that's one thing. It says by Romney Nelson there, I think. Can't really see it there. So what I always like to do is I'm going to attach the image again, just as a reference point. So it just sort of doubles up. So this time the final image is the hardcover version of the book laying on an outside dining table or entertaining table. I've included the original image version of the cover to ensure it is reflected accurately. So let me attach the image and start up the generation. So this image is looking good at the moment. It's on an outside entertaining table. I've asked it to do in the hardback version, and it's completely accurate. So that is a great example of how you can use existing images to create mock images for your books. So that's been a sort of a good process to go through. You can see the different steps I've been taking. I haven't been skipping any steps. Everything that I've been doing here is exactly as I would normally do, but you've just got to try and make some adjustments. If you're seeing things that are not quite right, reattach the existing image, get it to confirm that it has an image, and you can make those different scenarios play out. So you can have it in a schoolroom, you can have it on a table, you can have your book with someone holding it, reading it from a fireplace. You know, everything is possible. So that's another excellent way to create your mock images now for your books using ChatGPT. So I hope you enjoyed that instructional video. Mock images can be used in a variety of different ways, and rather than using some of those software platforms that you can just put your image online and it creates it, you can really use your imagination to put and place the book anywhere you want to, and that's the power of ChatGPT. So thanks so much. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, add a comment if you'd like to as well, and remember, if you want more information, just visit my website at globalselfpublishing.com, and I look forward to providing another video very shortly. Until then, goodbye.